Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Hope your day's been going well. Everybody's least favorite day, at least by reputation. It's Monday, but at least we turn it into a Metal Monday and we can virtually blow some stuff up with giant stompy robots. At least that's the plan because we've been going through some MechWarrior 5 mercenaries on PlayStation 5. So, yeah, not a whole lot out of the ordinary going on today. We'll go through some of the usuals, but we'll get into the action, work on some structured stuff and things like that. If you're new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown on what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights. And of course, you get the breakdown on what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and the long running video game deep dives. Of course, until we get enough traction or to host dedicated shows for the things that we're working on, because we are trying to build a franchise from scratch in the form of the Firewall Protocol and all the other brands we got going on here. So, of course, that's the end goal when we eventually have the resources to start talking about that all the time. But in the meantime, we're trying to find the overlapping interests for those of you out there and same things like strategy and sci-fi and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I know you got a lot to pick from out there, so thank you for joining us. We are currently on Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube, so feel free to lurk, chat, or comment at your leisure. And I'm starting to notice that as some of the numbers are playing out, I guess now that I've had an epiphany about what's going on in the pop culture world, I think maybe the same is true of our streaming platform, that maybe people don't venture out. So don't hesitate to dig around at some of the stuff we got going on, primarily the Firewall Protocol, because we do have audiobook content on at least samples on our YouTube platform, Odysee, and even though we're not using Rumble for streaming, I do have a couple chapters posted there as well. And the reason I say that is because I got to thinking, like, we're getting good viewership both on Odysee and YouTube on a regular basis, but older content, the views stay pretty much the same for long periods of time. And I guess what that indicates is people are just hopping in, kind of getting the fix when things are live, but not really doing any exploration. So please, by all means, explore some of the other things going on, ask questions if curious. Because that's what I've been dealing with at shows this year, is that it is very difficult to break out and get new content started. Now, on one hand, I understand people are comfortable with what they know and what they like, but also human nature has this tendency to be not content with everything going on. How do I know that? Because for every person that likes Star Wars or Disney, there's also somebody that does not, or it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not into pop culture as much as they're not happy with directions of X franchise versus another. And in those cases, rather than complaining about it, start supporting, those who are doing new things. And there may not be as many, and you may have to work a little bit to find them, but you won't get new property that's going to fix those problems or do different things without supporting them. So that's just my encouragement of when you find people that are really trying to make an effort to break into that space, help them out. It's not easy, and you can't sit there and complain about what Disney's doing all day long because Disney doesn't care. I hate to be blunt, but Disney doesn't care about you. They don't care about your opinion. All they care about is the dollar and the bottom line and the agenda that they're pushing. So, and that's probably true of a lot of other large corporate identities, but it's going to take the independents and the creatives, those who care about the creativity for creative sake rather than just being about the dollar signs, which eventually it's a cycle that happens. Small entities get sucked up into medium to large size. Then you've got people that still care about the vision and they break off, do their own thing, and the cycle continues. And unfortunately, right now, it's very top heavy in terms of the corporate structures that are making the decisions of what's going on creatively these days in terms of, movies and video games and so on. So, anyway, I wasn't expecting to get on that little diatribe there, but to get back on track, one thing greatly appreciate those of you who've been hanging out with us thus far. We've hard to believe coming up on 3 years next March or April since we've been doing this, and we're still growing. Like I said, we got some good views over on Odysee, Twitch, so thank you for doing that. And we've also got some new follows. So I know some of these have been kind of gradual, and I did a Friday night stream, but I kind of treat the structured game things as our official ones, even though I don't necessarily have them at fixed times anymore. But I think we have about 4 new follows on Odysee since partway through our Tomb Raider stream last Thursday, and I think we even picked up a new one on YouTube. So thank you to everybody that's been helping out in that way. And then not too much else beyond that. and project-wise, it's been difficult with the new workflow. Last week was definitely kind of dragging, but at least today got upwards of 30 pages proof today on book 2 for the Firewall Protocol. And, you know, it's becoming at least a comprehensive run this time around because I got to make notes for all the things I got to fix still. So it's not like I'm getting new content written and inserted yet on this round, but it'll help me at least put markers in knowing the timeline, the chronology, he's a big word there, of where the new scenes got to go. So it's a must, but not necessarily a convenient thing to do. So beyond that, none of the other projects really touched on. I've been working on a little bit of 3D stuff, slowly but surely. Been working on getting a variation done for a past print, and then I really want to knock out some ones that are partially done. Not that we have. I don't think I really have much for any kind of pop culture event coming up until maybe spring. I think there is a one-day anime con may have access to in spring next year. So it's not like I really have a deadline for new prints, other than it's just like I've got so many partials that'd be great to get those done, just to have to further increase the amount available. And I think that's pretty much it. Not seeing a whole lot on the pop culture side right now. We had a massive influx of news following the video game awards. So I think on Friday. So if curious, we talked a little bit about the new Resident Evil. Well, I did mention the new Resident Evil, but I think the bigger point of interest was the new Tomb Raiders that were both announced, and there's questionable thoughts on in regard to both of those. Um, but I don't think there's as much applicable at this point. You know, even for all the new titles announced, there's very few that really catch my interest. You know, after man, hard to believe gaming for not quite 4 decades yet, but for getting close to it, and not much is a surprise anymore. Going all the way back to I started on things as old as the Atari 2600. Even had experience with the Commodore 64 and television, ColecoVision. Seen a lot happen. So not much really comes as a surprise, or not much becomes compelling. And with everything getting ported or built on the Unreal Engine 5 anymore, it reaches the point of like, okay, we've gone far beyond realism in terms of visuals and effects. That it's kind of like, well, is there still substance? Is there something still compelling about the story or the characters or the gameplay mechanics? So hard to say. So we're taking every day and every title on an as-is basis to see if it's worth picking up or looking into and talking about. So I think that's all I got. Let's talk MechWarrior. So we are on Season 2, Episode 13, which I called, what I believe, Fence Riding Diplomacy, because we've kind of done a lot in the Capellan Confederation, the green section of the map, and we're going to go back to a little bit more of the starting area. And as I've mentioned this season, I've been trying to stay focused on what it looks like to play most major story. Right, they're called high reward quests, but they're kind of like the more fixed and static levels, which are going to be the same every time you play the game. Even if the map itself is different, the rewards are usually the same. The story quips and all that's going to be the same. So those are the only like fixed points in this game, which is so heavily procedurally generated. So at least that way, if somebody says, "Well, how does this mission play out? What do I got to do here?" At least it's a reference point of like, okay, in this never-ending sea of MechWarrior 5 content, how do you find those missions? So I'm going to do those, and I'm going to do both branches. So tonight, if we have time, I'll do both sides. Now, because we're going back to the starting area, things should be a little easier. We've leveled up enough that hopefully we won't have to take too much time revisiting that, but that is the intent for tonight. And there's two different sections, at least in these borders between House Davion and House Kurita. There's a couple of them, so it's kind of like you don't want to get burned out doing all at the same time. But it's not really all that exciting. But there's different quests if you choose one side over the other, or not quests, but different quest rewards. So if you pick one, you might get a mech. You pick another, you might get some cool items. Hard to say until do a little bit more of a thoughtful dive into some of that. So, I guess the question is, was any of this interesting? Where did I leave us last time? We've also, after doing a couple of these, we'll probably need to get back to the story. And also, I was not able to finish, or at least I was not ready to gamble on one of the difficult ones we took, so we kind of left the part 2 hanging out there. So we got kind of a bunch of loose ends right now. So where are we at on the star map here? Okay, so I did fly us up to here now. Did I check the Hero Mech? I might have. Because that's going to spend us more gas if I do. But my goal tonight is to get us up here to this conflict where you got the back and forth going here. It's not showing it. There it is. So, it says high reward quest X2, but you can only take one or the other. So you're going to either work for the Federated Suns or the Draconis Combine. But we'll get there. I don't think I necessarily want to take anything on the way. Are we repaired? We are repaired. So we also did acquire another mech. So the Wolverine is now... We now have the Lemon Lime Wolverine, which I kind of often bypassed in Season 1. And we have the Catapult, the Cheshire Cat version of the Catapult, and we got the Fang version of the Dragon. I think there's 2 others. I think there's Flame and something else. So we're going to be trying to get some other stuff unlocked here. And we only have 5 mil in the bank. Well, I guess it's reaching a point it could sell a bunch of stuff. All right, so yeah, that's right. The decision was make the decision on the Commando. I did leave that till this one here. So it's a bit of a challenge. I mean, this guy might be good for arena matches, and especially if we can put some level 4 lasers on there. It's got mobility, but it's got no jump jets. We'd have to spend 2.4. And I also have to sell some serious stuff here. So let's actually... I know I've got to have surpluses here of, like, yeah, heat sinks. And this game is still glitchy when you sell a ton of stuff. So I gotta be careful not to mash on this, otherwise it's gonna be like, oh, you know what? But then again, this is a PS5. I have not seen it do on the PS5 yet, because we have not really sold anything yet. It really would have been smarter then to say, how many do you want to sell? I want to sell 32, and then to sell it rather than having to hit the button 32 times. Just saying, you know, you'd think they would have figured that out by now. So LRM ammo we don't have a ton of, so I mean, obviously the payout's a little bit better here. Keep at least 15 on hand, I suppose. SRM, maybe same thing. Don't need a bajillion of everything. Alright, so that puts us up to 6. Okay, so we brought those down. Jump jets. There's no way we need that many jump jets. So... I'll leave it at 20, so I'm not mashing on this all day long. We'll sell one of those. Anything else? I mean, we've collected all the salvage for things that I don't use. So, I mean, it's what it's there for. But and also, this is the good thing is we're in friendly territory, so this is hopefully that 10% is like the reverse when you're selling it, because I don't want to actually get 10% less. But I mean, the whole point is when you're favorable, you're supposed to be getting a better deal with the faction or the location where you're selling stuff. So I guess we don't have much else I'm really willing to move on yet, unless I got any zeros in here. And like if I have a 0 and I've got enough of a higher level. See, we've got a 3 and a 4. Okay, so I can sell that. AC5s, I've only got a couple. Burst fires, I got a mix here. No, I don't actually have that much of a mix. So I don't have more than a couple, like, overlap. I want to make sure I still have stuff for when things break, but I don't really have stuff in high quantity yet either. It's like Flamer. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about these. I'll keep 5 of those, because I never use them. Yeah, not a lot of overlap here. LRM 15s, not much overlap. 5s, however, not much. Yeah, a lot of lasers here, though. I'm bringing these down a bit. Now that I'm getting past some of the level 1s. There we go. So, yeah, still a little light on machine guns. I don't need the 0. So I've got 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. So I've got the most of 1s. So I've got a fair amount of 2s. And we'll just leave it at that. Not much from melee yet. Yeah, we're not using many of these, so let's get rid of the lower ones. I'm not really using PPCs, and I've got enough of the larger ones, so let's do this. Small lasers, yeah, we're covered on small lasers. How are we doing? 7.5 mil, there we go. Yeah, we got plenty. Thank you for visiting the store. Alright, so we're going to buy the Commando. 10% off. Well, fantastic. Alright, so what I'll actually do is get that outfitted with some better lasers for the time being. Now, of course, our quarterly's already up to 533. I think we were, what, quarterly payment of like 2 or 3 million previously. Seemed like it was getting up there quite a bit. Okay, so all it's got is the lasers. And we can do either pulses or regulars. Or chemical, or whatever else. So I'm going to 1 level 2. Oh, I guess I can't do much better right now. Let's not give it some smalls, so I guess that's it. I'm going to find better lasers. Alright, so decision has been made. The Commando has been purchased. So now let's just top up here. Doubtful we'll find too much new, but it's worth a shot looking. Rare cicada, I'll pass. That's a broken spider. Alright, let's check for some other stuff. And again, we're in noob territory, so it's like not like we're going to really find a whole lot of heavy stuff to use anyway. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So let's get out of here. So they did not put a Hero Mech icon now. There is a Cantina still. We are at 5 jobs. So we still need another Panther, another 2 Jenners. Oops. So I guess, I guess we'll go over there. Oop, another transmission thing popped up. So kill 4 fire stars. That would have been helpful before we start doing the arena stuff. You know what? We'll add that to the list. Light rifle, 1.24 mil. We can do the collection stuff later. I mean, a War Dog is the one I keep chasing for the speed upgrade here. Alright, so this looks familiar. I don't remember what the mission was, but this is only a level 3. We are the independent people of Sky. No, we are not from Pandora in the movie Avatar. Will you help us? Maybe. You know what? I got the katana look going still. Classic katana anyway. So, star map, whereas that, I don't know where that put it, but we're not going there yet anyway. Is it this one? Nope, not that one. I don't know where they want us to go. We're going this way. I don't remember if these had opened up before, but yeah, we can see the industrial hubs up there now. Okay, so this will cost us 300,000, but we'll do this and we'll get started with... We'll just probably go in order. Maybe do the Davion one first. Oh, view transmission. So this is where we pick A or B. So they're showing an extra reward there. The reputation is the same. The C-bill payout is the same. Maybe we'd want to go with Kurita. I don't know. But let's get the save before doing this, and I gotta kind of remember what my format was so I could read it later. Change back. So we did something with... so path S, A, or B, I guess. So one's got... So start A, end A, or end B. Yeah, let's do something like that. Okay. So new save. Marlowe's Rift. So, episode... What are we on, 13? So, there's also 0-1, start... Oops. Start A. Oh, and I got chopped. Good grief. There we go. Man, stupid Marlowe's Rift taking up all the space. Okay, here we go. So, Davion, I believe it is first. Now, again, even though we've leveled up, they're probably still going to restrict our weight class here. So, it's a 20, it's a raid, 175. Well, maybe not too much. First amphibian... it's not amphibian, it's amphibian. I don't know what that means. Light assault group. Heavily on their comms networks, etc., etc. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they do like us, so let's go minimal coverage, lots of shares, hopefully. Oh, 3 of 3, and I guess I'll cash if I can. So that's 5 cash blocks, and that still only gets us 1.9. It's not a whole lot. Alright, so I may be able to roll in the fire starter here. Could also do the commando, but it's kind of a little too lightweight on the lasers. We may not need everybody. We can probably take him and the catapult, because he does both heavy and lasers efficiently, supposedly. So she's arena and light mech, so we don't necessarily need to work on her quite as much right now. Maybe we want to get some of these other scrubs leveled up. So Captain Holder, Zeus, don't have the Zeus yet. I guess we'll just take the scrubs out, give them some experience. So 100 out of 75, so I don't want to divide this up. We can go 50 and 25. 55 and 20, oh, that'd go over. Yeah, let's go 50-25. Captain Crisp can have the commando. Pop goes the weasel. Alright. Then we got 2 Hero Mechs. Yeah, because I don't know the fire starter one yet. Okay. Let's see what happens. So this is likely to be a part 1, part 2, because there's 2 different mission types.
We'll be running support for the Davion forces to mount their assault. We won't be right in the middle of the fray. Instead, we'll need to take out the Kurita comms network. Remember though, this is an active war zone, so stay frosty. Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
That target's a heap.
What target would you do? Blow up a turret?
Package acquired.
Wow, salvage everywhere.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Cargo acquired.
Next, it'll surprise me. Hey, look, there's salvage under this tree. I mean, I don't know with the new perks for the pilots, you can kind of salvage one or something. We're blowing up here some bunkers, some comm buildings. Need an urban one here.
Our assigned mech target is on the field. Let's
no.
take it down.
Which one?
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, they've got stuff all over the place here. What we got? Panthers on the list. You getting coal for Christmas. By coal, I mean charring heap of your mech. Locust. That one's done too.
That mech is about to go critical.
What was this one? Assassin. That one's not very good at the job. We need another Panther.
Well-placed kill shot. Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Dude's on loop.
Target destroyed. That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Target
Our
destroyed.
Panthers are taking care of some generators and fire starters.
Tango down.
Objective down. Hostile transport ship coming in.
Oh no. Alright, let's just kill these and then we'll figure out what to do with whatever's left. Oh, it's what? It's the wall? Oh, it's stuff behind the walls. Fuel. There we go. Okay. guys want to punch the thing, or you just want to circles around it? What's that? Javelin. Javelin on the list. Okay, anything else? There's one other thing out here. What's the other one? Spider. Nope, neither on the list. Yeah, this one's halfway dead already. Woo!
I can confirm that the first antigen communication network is down. It'll take them quite some time to get it back up and running. It looks like we've provided the Davion forces a good window of time to mount their invasion.
Alright, got our 2 mil out of that deal. Hopefully, costs covered. Yep, definitely. Okay, so we got enough salvage for another mech. We don't have, at least we don't have that model of an assassin. We may have one other one, though. Not enough for a blackjack. Raise the level 2 laser. Yeah, we got the machine guns. That should work out if I take the assassin and the laser. There's a bad romance novel name. The assassin and the laser. Alright, continue. Alright, so by having to reload and redo all this, there's no telling if, you know, we'll get these done at the same rate, so that will be one of the factors when choosing which path to finally accept when we're done here. Okay, so get our 1.4 for the Panthers. Mech Hunter on its way. Energy output, I wonder if that's for laser damage by chance. There we go. Oh, yes, it is actually energy damage. So that's one I was thinking about earlier. Okay. So War Dog, we're still a ways out here. All the way up to that one. Okay, star map. So they're going to send us to another location here? I think they are. So they're going to send us over to Misery for the demolition mission. I should probably get the repairs started while we're flying over, but not expecting too much out of costs here. Okay. You, cold storage before we end up having to pay for you. Repair. 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 Yeah, I didn't really think to look to see if the pilots had any stat upgrades out there, especially like Captain Crisp running around in that thing. Okay. This thing's about to go to cold storage, too. I mean, to keep that just for the sake of the goofball. I don't know. Such a dumb-looking mech. Alright. Here we go. So let's fly over to the other one. I'm going to wing it here. I'm not going to save ahead of this one. I'll save it once we're done. I mean, I'm confident in the completion capacities. This be a matter of damage and all that kind of stuff. 2 superchargers, go to the front line, get a Star League data cache, and kill 25 J Edgars. Yeah, we can add the J Edgars. Get some double, you know, a double heat sink out of the deal. Got the highest on the cash payout too. Okay, contracts. What's he got? Demolition, Pour, Sandstorm. Bunch of text I don't feel like reading. And see, we're not going to get paid out as well for the Kurita side because, as you can tell, they're not favorable toward us right now because we've kind of done some stuff to shoot them in the foot previously. Okay, so yeah, we get the bonus from these guys, so we really don't need the damage coverage. Let's go for extra shares and as much as we can get in cash. Oh, I could have even gotten more on the shares, salvage shares. You know what? Well, I mean, unless we can get another mech. 18 might put us in a better category and still get over 2 million. That'd be fine. I can live with that.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility
It's snowing.
and sensors.
and get better sensors. Ah, finally the Halo track. It's not actually Halo, but very reminiscent of. Can't remember if we had it yet this season. Otherwise, I hadn't noticed it yet. The only thing is, I'm not piloting a Phoenix Hawk. I need a Phoenix Hawk or a Charger for these tunes.
Seems like it isn't just the Federated Sons that are hiring mercenaries to battle it out on the front line. The Combine is employing a Merc group to do run-and-gun raids on Davion supply
Let's go this
lines.
way.
We need to take out these mercenaries to alleviate pressure on the Davion forces.
I think this is a demolition. Yeah, if this is supposed to be demolition, I was gonna say it's not like one where we have to clean anything out. You just gotta start blowing it up. Oh, we got resistance. We got party crashers. Yeah, not on the list. See if I can do the fire starter business and make short work of this. I still don't have full machine guns.
Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
With what? Your eyeballs or the computer screen? Eh, Centurion, don't care. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Sure, route this entire corridor. Yeah, down to 20% already. This is without even taking on the interior. And done. What was that? Oh, it's the Centurion. Oh, let's make a door right here. Who's blowing stuff up over there? All this snow and none of it's on the ground.
Apparently we shut down the base. Supply lines for invading Davion forces should free up now. Let's get you out of here.
Okay, so if there's no part 3, then I can start the other side, which wouldn't expect it to be any more exciting, but that's the way it goes. Alright, so there's 2 mil, no mechs, 1 javelin. I should have known better. It's It was a destruction mission. Okay, so total payout. So got the damage coverage is more than enough. So we can take a javelin and this and this and this and this, and still have one left over, unfortunately. So yeah, Captain Crisp didn't do a whole lot there. Damage. I took 500. It's not often to be under 1,000. Still got 2 million to pay out. All right, so he's giving us a Panther, a PNT-9R, and 300, less than 350,000. Not too impressed by that. As a show of gratitude, I wish to gift you this mech salvage from Kurita and Frontlines. Okay. So that's not super exciting. So basically have to review the job board, the total of payout. So we're at 9 mil. At least on the other side, we finished the other Panther mech thing, and we're still working on the Firestarter and the Jenner stuff on this side. So we will have gained both another Panther and a Javelin on top of the other, like, Assassin that I got previously. So let's just save from here, then get going with the other side rather than wasting time micromanaging it. So let's say new Misery. Yes, Misery. Done. Episode 13. 02, and then we'll say SE. So, oh no, EA. We don't talk about EA. End of A path. Okay, I think that'll cover that. So that's with completion. Now what we're gonna do is load. I guess, do I go back to, yeah, probably the start of this then, but we wouldn't have picked A yet, right? Hopefully. Otherwise, I gotta go back further. Ooh, I haven't seen that loading screen in a while. That dude's like paste. Okay, so we wouldn't, yeah, I didn't accept it yet, so now we're gonna take the Kurita side. And then fly to the location. I guess the order doesn't matter, does it? You got both spots here. So we'll go to this one. You know, do the raid first. Okay. Save. $13.03 start B. Okay. Here we go. So they're a little less hostile at the moment just because we didn't do those other two yet. So yeah, we lose one option there. We'll take minimal damage coverage. Get some extra shares. It's interesting. Why is it still plus? I guess for some reason it's 25%. And C-Bill's not super fantastic. This is a raid. Wonder how much damage I'd get. You know what, we'll just roll with it.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility and sensor readings will be
so
compromised out there.
And the cat, 175, still looks like it's still 175, so we'll go Sadler, Hunchback, and then Crisp and Commando, 75. Okay.
The 41st Avalon Hussars
Fortress
are
of
making a
Solitude.
hard push into Draconis controlled planets. We'll let the official Curitan forces handle them head on. But in the meantime, we're tasked with going behind their front line and crippling their ammo stashes. Let's get in and out quickly. I don't want to spend too much time out here.
Target destroyed.
Yes, because of the Solitude in the Fortress of Solitude. So it's very similar in the layout here. It looks like there's an extra point versus the way the mission did the other one. that I don't see changing much of the outcome, but again, this biome didn't exist when the game did, so it's kind of like this is still procedurally generated.
New target, Centurion. Incoming missile.
Missile. Alright, so we destroy this.
Target destroyed.
Alright, we'll take this guy on. Done.
Not shaking that one off. You nailed him right in the head.
That mech is on our kill list.
Oh,
You know
really?
what to do.
It's the Panther then. Or one of the others. Alright, circle around the
Ready to
stuff.
start pickup operations. Scratch that target off the list.
Did I kill it? Which one was it?
Good. Our munitions can be restocked.
Alright, what else we still need here? Is this the Panther?
New
That's
target,
Panther. We got VTOLs all over the place. Can't see with all the special effects going off in my face. Ouch. Alright, this should be a 3-on-1 here, guys. What's going on?
Target acquired.
That target's a heap.
Whoa, right in my face. Alright, now which way are we going?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, something's coming behind. What's that? Oh, just a laser.
Target acquired.
Thought I saw a red vertical beam for a second. I only know if the green, we get the blue for normal salvage. I think yellow's for those job objectives. I think green sometimes you can pick off certain enemies, but I don't remember what the context was.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target
Now what we got?
Destroyed.
I'm gonna blink in red here. Shot at.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What is this? Urban? Eh. Alright, you guys want to get up here and help? Seriously. My arm blown off.
Enemy mech down. Blasted that target into oblivion.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target neutralized. Enemy transport touching down.
Target destroyed.
Let me get rid of. Oh, what did I lose? Lasers?
Target acquired.
Alright, what do we have left? We got one left here on the other side of the wall here.
Target destroyed.
It's my easiest way around. Ugh, going a long way. Let's go back this way. I don't feel like flying over it. Another Panther. This one's not the brightest.
That machine's down for the count.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Still another one. Another Panther.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Target
Alright, not much resistance here. And that's it.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Oh, multiples. Okay. Makes up for the other couple we found on the other one.
Cargo acquired.
I'd be partially inclined to go with the Kurita path if it kept from making them any more negative, but hard to say here. Depends if they throw us a mech. If they don't even throw us a mech, then it's probably a stick with the House Davion stuff.
Confirmed as destroyed. It's a shame I couldn't get our guys down there to try to steal some of the goods. Oh well, the paycheck should more than make up for it.
It better make up for it, you know. This ain't a charity op. Alright, so 1.5 and large chemical laser, medium rifle. Okay, so that's interesting. So I never really paid attention that the salvage shows on that prior screen as well. Okay. So 15, we can take an urban. Not really excited about that, and not really excited about much of anything else here either. I mean, yeah, we already sold off a lot of the machine guns. This stuff is not super helpful here. Stuff to sell. Alright, continue. Well, Chris went up a little bit on some of the stuff. Sadler went up. Caved in. Mason did a little bit. So we took 232 in damage. Not too bad. I think the machine gun and everything should be replaceable. Got the Panther at least taken care of, so that's secure. It's probably, you know, that's going to be the same payout. That's going to be the same. So let's go back to the map. Oh, before we go fly over there, though. So 70 days, put that in cold storage. Let's repair. Is that fixable? Okay, so then the last half of the Kurita side is heading over to Bergman's planet. This is also demolition, so this will be similar to before. Now this time, lesson learned, don't put out so much in the salvage here. So I never fight anything when doing demolition, or at least very little. So we kind of gotta get up to like another 3 million to make up the difference here. So contract, support Kurita, demolition, the Hussars. Alright, so 1 for coverage, none for shares, all for cash. Brings us to 2, a little under 2. And then the deciding factor, possibly whatever they give us for a mech. So let's... timeline? Can I do this here? Next event. Thing is, am I missing something on my... Oh, I was doing that stupid thing again. Okay, looks like I'm good. Everything's... Oh, did I lose a level 4 machine gun? Oh, no, I lost lasers. Okay, no, that's fine. I can live with the lasers. Those are small potatoes. I can't lose those machine guns. Never mind. Okay, so now... Deploy. No, I'll change that. Ready. It's just funny seeing the tiny commando in the opposite corner over there. Was that the camera guy? Is he a spectator? I got my legs all twisted here.
No point wasting any time. Get in there and give him hell.
This is also newer. This is a little crusty for a desert planet here. Long walk. I just put a random maze in there, see if anybody dares walk into it. I think some of those rocks were kind of floating and didn't quite land on the terrain. A lot of particles in the air here. Alright, here we go. Destruction 2.0.
New target
Blackjack.
Target acquired.
Yeah, probably similar on the opposition here.
Demolition job up to you, Commander.
Let's take the front door. AKA the one I just made.
Eliminated.
I need a damage assessment, goddammit. The HQ can take much more of this.
Damage assessment, you have a head injury. That's what it is.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Yes, we've been at it for 30 seconds. Keep your shirt on. Just for these nifty little tool sheds you got here. Some bunkers. Or, barracks.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
Not for long. It's just an urban.
A wee bit more, Commander. This complex is on the verge of collapse.
It's critical. I can hear the pilot screaming from here.
Dude, stay on mission here. We're here to wreck stuff, not mechs. Dude's so sadistic he gets a little distracted. Alright. Don't want to leave him with cable here. Take out the dish. And their vehicles. Make them walk, get some exercise.
Holy crap, they're targeting HQ. We're taking serious damage here.
Yeah, so that's the idea. Alright.
That mech's done for.
Now where are we going, Rihanna? There it is. Oh, there's all this little stuff I got taken out inside.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Well, the tank ain't here.
One down.
I guess there's no more reason to hang around.
Yeah,
Get
nope.
out of here, Commander.
Alright, so we got 2 mil to pay out. Of course, salvage, not too concerned. Definitely not concerned with the urban. Laser's not going to do a whole lot for us. Just going by cost here. Yep. Okay, continue. So we still took 300 in damage? What are you doing over there, Crisp? So they're giving us a spider. So at least there is a mech attached. Arigato, Commander. May it serve you well. Yeah, well, it's probably not gonna. So yeah, so 8.8. So let's do the save in comparison here. Bergman. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna be able to fit all this in here. At 15. Let's go end B. Okay, so now load and A. And again, I need load screen with heat distortion and afterburners. It's kind of a dynamic angle on this one. Anyway. So we ended up with 9.4, so we're only dealing with a difference of about 200,000. We did not get the other job added, though, I don't think, on the other one either. And then we, of course, ended up with 2 new mechs and Assassin. So we ended up way more profitable on this one. Just double check here. Is that the Orion? I think that's the Orion. And a volcano. So yeah, did not get the other job added. We got the, yeah, so the Spider versus the Panther plus the other mech we got. We did not get the Assassin on this run and 200,000 short. Yeah, I can't justify going to this one as far. If we're going from purely profitability standpoint, the Davion pair worked out better. Now, I don't know how much that would change because, again, things are procedurally generated. I mean, the Cantina decision was different, but that's not a huge thing. So they put us over here. So we had, yeah, we didn't have, well, I guess I did have a Cantina available. I just didn't look. Or was that for, no, never mind, that's for Hero's son. So yeah, we didn't even get a Cantina at this one, so I couldn't have made that decision. Yeah, I'm thinking the Davion one's the call. So let's go back to here and path A. Yeah, I mean, so you get a Panther and some other things versus getting a Spider and autocannon. Payout was similar. So the difference is the payout, the choices on the salvage. Yeah, I don't know. It's close, but this is, we end up taking more with this one. So we got ways to go and taking out all these other vehicles and things. Next up, what do we want to do now? Alright. Loosely mission accomplished. We could fly up to here, see if there's anything fun. Maybe hit some industrial hubs for a couple rounds here. We gotta get repairs done anyway, right? Yeah. Oh, and cold storage to these guys. You're like, yeah, we just wrecked your faction, so we're coming in expecting you to repair without using cheap imported parts and labor. Oh, the Sun Tzu School Academy. Man, to go there. Alright, arena 4v4 open, 4v4 light. Nah. Elite pilot. That's not super fantastic. Excuse me. What is this being outside the territory there? It's kind of weird. Same thing for this. I mean, unless another zone opened up over here. I just don't know why these are here. You can't see their area of effect. Oh, now you can't even zoom in. But yeah, see, this is one of those cases. I know in another case I said it's too soon. There ended up being a combat zone, but in this case there is no combat zone here. As far as I know, there's nothing in this section to justify how you'd be able to fight and then encounter these guys. Same thing seems true for this one. I don't know how that would change something, so I'm going to fly to the end of this one and we'll fly south afterward. So, nothing here. Crusader, Dragon, Jenner... Oh yes, and did not stop for repairs yet. So no Hero Mech icon. Repairs are going to cost us a little bit more here, but not as much as paying in the field. Actually, you know what? I don't think there is anything for the industrial hub. There should be no markup. That's the whole point of flying to it. That's right, I only took 500 in damage that time. Alright, let me check the equipment. Because we're in at least new zone. Maybe there's a chance of something different here. Then again, maybe not. Nope, nothing I'm looking for. Alright, so I'm going to head down to this hub there. I'll fly out to that other one just for kicks. So we got an elite pilot on that side. Cantina, I think we're full at this point. Yeah, all light stuff. By stuff, I mean crap. Nothing to see here. Yeah, this is all lightweight territory, I think, so... Alright. Star map. Spend all our gas monies. See, that? Yeah, this just makes no sense. What's over here that you would end up doing for this? I wonder then, maybe the other thing is if you're to... Are you able to gain intel that would open up a new zone? Because, I mean, I haven't pursued... I mean, at least this one, you know, you get a chance of running into them. You know what? We haven't done that at all. Let's... This is the... Oh, this one doesn't have anything. Let's see what we got. So, objective raid contract. Wow, these are surprisingly higher difficulties here. Let's maybe take the Kurita one. See if we can find something that'll activate that. Because we've not done much for these mercenary things here. Try to get something different in. Yeah, Conspirators. Oh, actually, this is another one. This is another main one. A representative with eyes on democracy. Eyes on democracy cannot allow this to happen, so it must not be democratic. So there was something with a story that you got some muckety-muck that's... you go to defend him, and it's actually he's the guy that's the problem. This might have been that one. It's only level 7. We'll eventually get to it. Ooh, urban one. So... If we take this for them, boost them out of the negative territory a little bit, versus Outworld's Alliance, a little bit more generic. Yeah, we'll try that. After I save. Otumwa. Alright, so technically, now that we did the others, I wasn't able to put the 03 in there. I guess we'll continue and call it 05. Okay, so we're going to work for Kurita this time. Furthest objective is at least 1.7. I never noticed these little details before. Mercenaries active in this cluster of systems. Mercenary activity detected in orbit. Mercenaries active in this cluster. So I don't know. Does that mean anything different? Versus detected in orbit versus cluster? I don't know. Targets are traveling together. So, huh. I never really paid, you know, it's interesting. There's those little details I just never noticed. Like, doesn't really change the strategy, at least it hasn't yet. So we'll go damage, we'll go some salvage, we'll go some cash. It's actually pretty good on the cash by default, so we'll go an extra... Oh, we can't go anymore on the salvage. Never mind. Yeah, to get 3 million payout, that's decent. Let's try that. Provided I don't get wrecked. Okay, so we gotta lower it a bit. If we took the Commando out, that's still 5 points over. This is, what, a 65? We bring you down to the Dragon and say bye-bye. There we go, there's 145. Three team drop. 3 Mech Lance, 3 Dog Knight. And we stand out in the desert.
Destroying a local communications network on behalf of our client. Make your way to the marked nav points and take out any target identified at the location. We'll come back for extraction once all targets have been neutralized. Something's wrong, Commander. There's an unrecognized dropship closing in on your position.
Oh, here we go. Friend or foe?
Enemy LZ captured. Secure the area and destroy the command pods.
Alright, so they're hostile this time. Actually, let's go take him if we can.
Tango down.
Our assigned mech target is on the field. Let's take it down.
Alright, what they
Alright,
got?
Commander. I'm in place for an emergency evac. Complete the mission if you can. If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
Jenner's on the list. Thanks for coming to the party, pal. Done.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
They're way out there. Done.
Good job, Commander. Those Mercs will think twice before trying that again. Looks like you don't need evac anymore. See you when the mission's complete.
Yeah, unless I do something stupid after taking them out.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it. Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Target
Commander to
destroyed.
all units. Unidentified battle mechs on the field. Take them out. That target's a heap.
These buildings aren't looking so good. At first I was impressed. We got this massive city in the desert here, but it's like very well maintained. There, you're off the list.
Target acquired.
Objective down. That was a great showing, Commander.
What?
Benefactor will be pleased with our success. Now get back to the dropship ASAP.
We're gonna park it.
Target acquired.
That's all you need me to do is just drop in and take out a couple things.
Target destroyed.
Beneath our skill set, man.
Target destroyed.
Feels so underutilized.
Unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Really? Can you get here before I leave? I feel like walking backwards. Go a little slow on the uptake.
Target acquired.
Now, ooh, that's a J. Edgar. You know what? I'll stop for J. Edgar. Was that on the other side? Nope, we got J. Edgars in there. Stand the perimeter.
Ours, Commander. Prepare for evac.
.7. Alright, Intel level 1. What's this going to do for us? Probably not a whole lot. Neutralized. First takedown. Okay, 9 points. Well, we get a locust out of the deal, and that's about it. We're good on everything else. So, yeah, more stuff to sell in the future. So, for 1.2, that's a decent deal. Oh, wow. So, we're actually getting 875 for the first defeat, another 875 for the counter. Worth more doing that than paying attention to the rest of the mission. Wow. That was a decent payday, I think. The 1.2 is part of that. That's weird. Oh, no, the locust isn't being counted in that. There we go. What do we got? Ooh, there's 1 million and some medium lasers. That's what I'm talking about. And autocannons. Kid Mason got your delivery. Payout cleared on the teaser rate. More valuable material than a 30-way if you continue to get what I want. Needs dirt on currently active Mercs. For set of TACCOM data you provide. Go ahead, TACCOM. Circa StarCraft. There we go. What's he got? Oh, here's the Torian Concordat. And there's where the Marauder comes in. Yeah. You get, a max of 150 reputation there. This is out in the boonies, though, but it's only a level 5. But it would be good to have that Marauder and keep building up the stuff we need before Kestrel Lancers. Just saying. So we'll accept that. We're up to 11 mil. That's good. So... Need one more Jenner. Need a bunch more fire starters. Let's go into cold storage. Cold storage looking kind of full. Not that it ever maxes out, at least. About time to put the Jenner in there, too, so I quit paying for it. Alright, so that was successful. Yeah, this thing is way down here. Somewhere out here. There it is. Like all the way at the edge of Davion territory. Yeah. Davion territory. Way out there. Okay. What do we want to do next? So I think the intent was to fly over here. So let's just do this. See if we can find another Hero Mech or something. Spend our recently earned cash. Burn a hole in the space hull. And free for all open. 100. Nah. Okay, let's get some repairs done. Alright, no indication of a Hero Mech. Do I want to drop somebody off of the academy? So yeah, that's what I mean. There's just nothing doing here that we know of yet. If there's no contract, how would you encounter them? I don't know. Alright, so we'll go here, and then maybe cut here and start working our way back across. I guess if possible, maybe we can get that other level 2 done, but man, we're going to spend a lot of gas getting back across the map to... So this one, yeah, Errant Signal Part 2, so I don't think I even tried it just because I had a tough time, even though that was a level 8, not a 9. Maybe I just didn't deploy effectively enough. Alright, so... Alright, this is rare mech, but unless it's an Enforcer or something that we need, I'm not going to bother. It's a Vulcan. Meh. What we got here? 2 pilots eligible. Okay. Let me crisp behind for this one. So we got XP gain, no trait chances. Now these are a lot cheaper. 3 pilots. So this is more for the Captains. So only XP gain a level 2. That's not much. XP and skill cap increase. That's also still pretty cheap. That's 48 to 60. Who's eligible? I don't know if we can go back above 60 though. Can they? He's already met. I mean, skill cap increase. I don't know. Trait chances are all 0 for these, so... How about... Remedial? I don't think anybody needs remedial here. So 15 to 30, 25 to 40. Oh, well, she qualifies. Is that the cheaper? So that's more of an XP gain for less cost, though. That's interesting. Seems like maybe some of these numbers kind of generated randomly, too. Alright, don't kill my pilot while over here. Alright. Required faction affinity level. House Davion. Indifferent. 0 parentheses 77. I guess I'm not quite sure how that number has any bearing. Alright, so we'll go with that. Let's check the mechs. And check the equipment. Nope, nothing. Oh, I saw level 2. Got my hopes up for a second. Nope, okay. Oh, goody, a Vulcan. No. I will buy the Bacon Vulcan or not at all. Okay, we're done here. Let's get out of here. See ya, Captain Crisp. See you on the next run. Alright, so nothing to see here yet, but check out another hub. Alright. Oh, we got one. Might have a winner. Let's make sure we don't pass up anything here. Nope, don't care about locusts and spiders. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Moving right along. Alright, what you got? Better not be the Bacon Vulcan again, even if it's the Hero Spider. Bleh. For 6, yeah. I mean, that's more expensive than the Commando. I mean, just because it's got jump jet height and speed. I mean, it does have 5 to 10 tons on it, but man, it's not the one I want. Not for 6 mil. Not this early. Need heavies. Need stuff that'll survive the Kestrel Lancer campaign. Alright, that's a little disappointing. Second time we've seen that one. Alright, so let's cut across to... We'll make it to here. Spend a lot of money. Spend it all on gas. Well, actually, you know what? If we can make it to here, let's go straight to the academies. Pilot transit complete. Okay. Training complete. What's it say? So, leveled up. Okay, cool. Shielding is better. Heat management's better. Evasion 4 to 9. Missiles leveled up. Okay, oh, so skill cap probably would increase those things. But again, on players that are, or the ones that are already at level 60, I don't know how you would do that. Cool. So we got, let's check the regular stuff first here. Ooh, we got it. Oh, one Hero Mech here, possibly. Alright. It's just going to transport the spider. Sorry. We got clearance on Spider Hero Mechs, and we can't restock until you buy it. So level 4 is that thing. Man, medium laser. Ooh, alright. I'm buying them all. There we go. It's level 2s. Take those. Okay, still no Enforcer. Alright. Oh, school first. So I don't know why there's 2 different ones. So semester enrollment, so 1.3 mil. So it's heavy, those guys. So it's saying level 25 to 40, 25 to 48. So in other words, the other one's only 18 is not eligible. Man, it's so expensive. That better be worth it given how much they're charging there. No pilots, so semester, full year, undergraduate, 2 graduate program. I mean, look at the trait chance. Oh my goodness! So look at the trait chances on that. Now that I'm paying a little more attention here, you got to pay 2.5 million a cycle and 5 million for the enrollment. So that's if the cycle is quarterly. Yeah, out of 730 days, that's 2 years. That's 8. You're talking what? 20 million, 25 million? For that pilot to get upgraded? Are you daft? 25 million takes forever. You'd be like ripe with, cash and investments and interest rates. My goodness. Yeah, count me out on that one for right now. So in other words, even Crisp ain't eligible here. I could put somebody else in, but man, even this is still kind of expensive. Yeah, look at this one. That's 4 years undergraduate program. Wow. Skill cap increase is huge. Trait chances are 4. My word. House Davion recognized 20. Okay, so I don't know if that affinity level is different from our normal rating or if that's the deal with the schools independently. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, if I can't afford to do any of that, I got a better chance of saving this money for whatever potential Hero Mech this is. Trebuchet. Yeah. The bull. This one's got weird symbols on it. Not for 12. We don't have it. I'd have to spend everything else, which I'm not willing to do yet. And this one I think was mediocre. I mean, it's got the probe, it's got the EMS, it's got other features on it. But it's basically what? 4 missiles, 4 missile hardpoints and 2 lasers. Maybe. I mean, it's speed though. Speed is 105 for being a medium. That's, I guess, quick. That's like twice the speed of a Centurion. I mean, like the Jaeger here is only 64. Yeah, I mean, that thing's going to be zipping around. Other than, like, the very light stuff like cicadas and locusts, that's pretty good. That's even faster than my fire starter. You know what? If it's faster than my fire starter, that's reasonable. Man. Just there's so many more... It's so much more missile heavy than laser and ballistics. Is there enough I'd want to sell to get to that point? What do we have for duplicates here? Yeah, we'd be selling a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if I want to part with all this yet. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready for that level of commitment, just saying. Alright, let's carry on, work our way over toward the quest, because I'm not making any money flying through no man's land. Oh, you know, let's check the arena while we're here. I haven't done any arena ones today. Free-for-all, medium. Catapult would be too high. Hunchback. You know, what's our hunchback look like? A lot of lasers. How much armor I got? 320. Warhammer's too heavy. Shadowhawk too weak. Wolverine 368. Lasers. I got a ballistic and I got some missiles. You know what? Let's take the Wolverine out. Oh, it's 55. Oh, nope, that qualifies, right? I think that qualifies. Okay, if that qualifies, can I do anything with the lasers on this? I got one level 3. I don't have enough 2s. I'm not ready yet for that. Okay, let's take it out anyway after doing a save. New save. Go down. 1306. Alright, contract time. Here we go. Free for all. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we'll probably want some coverage. Let's get the salvage shares. That's 18 already. 1.5. There we go. 1.9. Yeah. That should work. Might get us something. Alright, you guys riding the pine. Get out. Commander only. Nobody can know that we pilot the Lemon Lime Wolverine. Captain's secret. A crazy line of underoos limited to mech pilots and captains.
The time for talk is over. This arena match is about to kick off.
That's a burst fire on the lasers, or missiles. Probably gonna overheat that way. Yeah, I'm gonna overheat with the missiles doing that. Got him. Man, I gotta go all the way to the other side of the map to find people.
That component went flying.
Deal missile damage. Well, I guess I should get that covered at least. 72 already at 350.
Making it look easy. Another opponent falls.
Really? 2 down? As long as they do it for me.
Whoa! Did you see that? The ammo just went off like fireworks. Commander Mason sends another to the scrap heap.
That was a while ago there, pal. Unless they're giving me... Yeah, another one. So they're giving me credit for the one the bots are doing. That's quality. Apparently they don't have the dialogues flagged correctly. This guy's running me around town. Come on. Get out here and fight, chicken. I'll walk backwards so you get that claw.
His weapon systems took a big hit. Bullseye took their arm off. This will really impact their
Oh, I'm on the
melee
roof.
strikes out there.
Well, not for long. Apparently I'm not meant to stand on the roof. I'm stuck inside. Great. Oh, there he is. pull the other arm off.
His ammo ruptured. Let's see how he responds.
There we go.
Another opponent off the board. Mason is brimming with confidence. Commander Mason strikes him down.
Yep, number 5. They keep giving me credit for all that.
New target, Phoenix Hawk.
They did not separate AI takedowns versus player takedowns. Those are in the head.
That max heat levels are skyrocketing. He better adjust or he'll be a sitting duck.
You get off me. Ooh, he's got a hatchet. Yeah. I want you off.
Mason casts another opponent aside.
There we go. 2 left. At least they took 2 or 3 out, so I didn't have to. A little night vision for the tail end of this.
That mech will have to hop its way to victory. They can't afford to lose another leg, or this match will be over.
Are they both hobbling? They're both hobbling. Can knock each other out. It was like all the classic anime parallel sword running in the middle of the bamboo shoots.
An impromptu laser surgery right in the arena.
Punchback.
About to contribute. Oh, I can't hit that far.
Target acquired.
Nah, you'll pick on the weak one first.
Dispatches another
Next.
opponent.
Next.
Mason
Done.
has come out on top. He
Good, at
really
least they fought each
showcased
other
his
for a
skills
change.
out there.
Waste my time having to take on all 7 of them.
Bites the dust.
Give me an X1. Oh, wait. Mediums wouldn't count. Wonder if I have to do a free-for-all or something to get those X1s out there. Alright, 1.7. Okay. Still not even fodder worthy. Yeah, the missile damage. Ooh, 3 points. I don't know. We got a whole lot for that. Yeah, well, yeah, 17,000. Like, so we're a little bit short on enough to get the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, that's actually one specific to the call to arms. Interesting. And the Hatchet Man, don't really care. I mean, we could probably take the Shadow Hawk with a claw on it. And not much else of interest, so I guess we'll do that. Build up an arsenal of Shadow Hawks. And we'll take that. There we go. How much damage? 19,000? That's not too bad. Oh, 2 mission. 2? 2? What's this 2 thing? Oh, good thing I didn't take much damage then. Wasn't paying attention to that. Scrapyard Shuffle. Okay. So I can now bring somebody else in? 55 out of 100? That's good. I didn't realize this was a 2-parter. You're not getting my fire starter, but I could bring you in for something. If I bring my fire starter in, and somebody you know what? If I can bring him in the cat, and then I'll switch to my fire starter. It's fresh at least. Interesting. I don't know how this is going to play out. Very interesting.
Here we go! These MechWarriors are set to do
Ugh,
battle.
I don't like this
Riches
map.
and glory are up for grabs.
It's interesting that I can go from 1 pilot to 2.
Let's see what this pilot's made of.
Phoenix Hawk. Don't tase me, bro. I did not go on the upper path last time. What the? Are you kidding? I just got one-shotted. That just...
New target, Phoenix Hawk.
Wow, that changes things. You know what? Hold on. This is gonna be a redo if all the way that went, so I gotta keep that away from stuff. I just got knifed in the back. And ultra shanked. That's still too many enemies for the catapult, which I'm not familiar with. Got ghosted.
The stage is set. Our combatants are primed and ready for another intense battle.
Alright, let's take the back alley. Stay away from melee. Oh, destroying legs? Oh, that's complicated.
Mech signature just popped up. We got a
What else,
MechWarrior looking for a fight. Let's give them what they want.
New target.
Some of these guys just standing here. Double teams already?
Target acquired.
In fact, I'm full yellow already. Does not look good.
Bid farewell to that metal limb.
Stupid runner.
A
Yeah, it's a
precision
circle around me.
strike.
There we
His
go.
weapon is damaged. His opponent can see.
Oh, this is the guy! This is the guy! Get away from me!
Mason's skills are on full display, downing another opponent.
Oh, I'm off the map here.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. New target. Commando. Target acquired.
Master Chief with the energy sword.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet
You
fuel
high enough?
empty.
Ooh, close. Oh, my legs take me off the ledge here. Ah! Now my legs situated. That's a different one. He doesn't have a hatchet. That one does. If he's stuck, I'm taking advantage of it. Oh,
That mech just lost a metal appendage in spectacular fashion.
oh, he's coming back.
Acquired.
Precision strike. They won't be able to reattach that metal limb.
Correct. That's the idea.
Opponent just delivered a massive blow. That weapon is neutralized. Lands an effective strike. Mason knocks another mech out of the fight.
Wow. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, hi. That hurt.
Target.
Oh, there's an enforcer. Collect that one if I can. If I don't get the next one.
Oh my, just suffered a forced amputation.
Done. Okay. Ooh. Ah, it's like, to think I can survive this normally and just get one shot like that is just crazy. Doesn't even have assassination animations.
Wave goodbye to that arm.
There we go. Yeah, still 5 left.
The battlefield erupts as the ammo pack detonates.
Yeah, go around behind this guy there, catapult. Still have destroyed legs. Ah, it's okay.
New target proven.
Oh! Oh!
But unless they start dodging and weaving, their opponent is going to have them for breakfast.
You got him? Alright, nice job there,
Strikes down
DCR
another
head.
opponent. He's acquitting himself well out there.
So I lost a laser, but still got the machine guns. Still 3 more. going.
An involuntary mech customization just occurred. Metal limb
Involuntary
and
customization.
now.
Dang it. You don't want to be chasing this thing, especially with a large laser on hand.
A forced amputation.
Well, it shouldn't have much of a laser net left.
Another mech down.
Target crab.
Ooh, that's a little bit bigger. Get over here, cave. Two crabs, huh? I'll have a crab salad. Oh, that's a griffin.
Acquired.
Oh, what happened? Oh, the PPC. He's got a claw, too. Oh, torso. No. Yeah, turn around, Cave. He's on the side of you.
His weapon is taken out. His opponent will try and take advantage. Holy crap! Lucky there's still one piece after that ammo blast.
Like, do I go for the arm or do I go for the face? Okay.
Another mech destined for the salvage yard.
Alright, oh, he's a little closer than I thought. It's crispy. What kind of crab is that? Deep fried?
Direct hit. Their offensive weapons just took a hit. Mason stands in the
There.
circle. A victory that cements his
Huh?
status as one to watch.
Well, that still tagged me. Jeez. Don't need to lose stuff on an unforced error. Alright, 1.9, but mine's looking a little crispy too. Jump jet fuel, Solaris arms. Cool, I can collect the Enforcer if I don't want anything else. So I don't have a Phoenix Hawk yet. Huh. Yeah, this is the hatchet specific one. I don't know if there's any... Well, this one doesn't have a special designation, so I'm guessing this is a generic Enforcer. I guess I'll take that. The jump jets. I took 203. It's not super fantastic there. Alright, so let's look at this thing before I hand it over. This thing has like next to no hard points, so it's kind of like... And it's slow. So they're not doing the name any favors. It's great that it's mobile, but these things are not good enough for their weight class, I don't think. Alright, we'll hand it over. Collect one Enforcer, and we get 1.2, some light rifle shenanigans. I hope we continue to meet socially, it says. Select, confirm, go. Alright, well, we'd have money to spend on the Trebuchet now. But that sure diminishes the fuel supply. Hard to believe it, medium moving at 105. Because that's another 15 tons over the... Yeah, that's... Where's my, Yeah, my Firestarter only moves at 97, so it's moving faster than my Firestarter with an extra 15 tons on it. Alright, cold storage for you. It's like if I get that thing though, I'm gonna have to start. I need to sell some other stuff for some fuel money here, and I gotta get repairs done still. So that doesn't cost anything. That's 49 and another 84. Okay. Oh, good. That machine gun got damaged but not destroyed. Good thing. Okay. All right, man. What can I sell? I'm tempted to do it. I like grasshoppers too, but not going for the generic one just yet. Alright, what's redundant? So, only got one of those, we only got two of those, and I'm saying based on the level types, not the quantity. Two of those, two, nope, three. Sell the 0. Man, mostly in level 1s. Man, that's not even worth. That's not all that much. And we'll leave that alone. So 2 15s, multiple, lots of 5s here. Got one level 5. So 5 streams. I get rid of the 0. Not really using those, but that's okay. Need more lasers. So if I've got enough level 2s here, I should be able to move most of these. PPCs. Okay, lasers are getting accumulated. Get rid of the smallest ones there. Burst lasers, not much. Serum 2s are kind of mixed. Infernos, streams, 4s. Get rid of now. Alright, you can get bottoms there. That's it. Okay, so ammo, jump jets. You don't need a zillion of these. Don't need that many heat sinks, but that's not doing a whole lot for us anyway. Okay, so the next question is mechs. What do I want to part with? So I still want, so that's the original Centurion. I'll keep an assassin, want the champion, Cicada unknown, commandos, and dragon might be worth something. So we got 3 javelins, 3 locust, Vindicator, and the Vulcan. I guess if there's anything to go first, maybe the Vulcan, maybe a locust. Doesn't tell the hard points after it's been stripped down. Well, I can afford it. I just gotta make money as soon as we get to wherever we're going here. Alright, we'll do it. It's 13. About, yeah, barely 2 mil to go here. Alright, and then to outfit this thing. There it is, okay. So it's got streams, so if I lose that AMS, I got problems too. So how do I, so pulse lasers, do I have anything better? I don't have any, I don't really even have any pulse lasers at the moment. How about SRM4s? I could probably, maybe. I only got one level 2, one level 3. Wow, I guess I can't really improve it. And then Streak, the Streak version has its own ammo as well, which I doubt I have any of this. Oh, we don't have room for heat sinks yet. So Streak ammo, we have a Streak ammo. We've got AMS. I keep forgetting about the AMS ammo. Yikes. So if I take that AMS off, though, I may not have a replacement. Alright, we'll try this thing for now. So, I mean, given its speed and having the AMS, it might make it a little bit more versatile than I would think initially, but, and how's this ammo look? 320. So I mean, it's comparable with other things other than say like the Warhammer. I mean, most of these others ballpark 320 or less. All right. I've made up my mind about the commitment level at this point, so let's get going down to here. I may have to find another arena match to make some cash. And then, yeah, we got our quarterly, yeah, we're going to be hurting here real soon, so let's, have to find some arena missions. Unless I can try closer on the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. So you have 5 months to accept it. Or if you accept it immediately, we give control over. I'm not ready to accept that yet. Gotta get some money in the bank first. We have to go... Actually, that may deviate things, because I don't know if that's the full one or if there's a partial and then they come back to us later. Because there's a couple different variations to some of this DLC stuff. Yikes, so what year are we in here? We have 3020... Yeah, it's 3026, so I was kind of wondering if it's about the 3020 time frame. Oh, boy. That changed things. Alright, PK for pre-Kestrel Lancer. Okay. What other contracts we got? So we got free-for-all medium. Well, you know what? Conveniently, we've got this Trebuchet. I should try it out. Let's go damage coverage. Is this a one mission? Hopefully it's a one mission this time. Usually I don't do too much damage without getting the mech destroyed. Yeah, I don't want to go less than 15 because then I might not get mech of interest. Alright, let's try this thing. So now that means no crazy hopping all over the place. I gotta get cash from as few locations as possible.
Prime time coming to you from inside the arena, and we're primed and ready for another intense match where our combatants are looking to send their opponent to the scrap heap. Just another day at the office for these guys, Jackson.
Okay, so new mech, new weapon groups. So lasers on 1, do these on 3. Now, so the AMS must be automatic then. Okay, so I'll do. Do I want streak missiles on 2? I guess we'll stick with these. I guess we'll stick with the way it's got it then.
New target, Hunchback.
It's got a lot of lasers on it. So that's guided missiles. Okay. I don't know what that giant blue circle. I'm guessing that's for the AMS. I'm moving pretty quick in this thing. Oh man, I'm like searching on this guy.
Here we go. All the pleasant trees
overheat
are
really
behind
quick.
them. They're locked into a battle now.
Oh yeah, this thing's
Pleasant
gonna
trees
overheat
from
real
here on
quick.
out, Jackson.
Yeah, I got a problem. Alright, let's try chain fire. Chain fire there, chain fire there. So hopefully not overheat quite so much. So my streak missiles are grayed out. I usually can't remember what that's all about for that. Oh. Okay, probably gonna be locked on then.
They need to ease off here, Cotton, or the mech is going to shut down on them. Yeah, he'll need his mech functioning to win the match.
That's weird. I overheated once I scored the hit. Yeah, see, that's those burst lasers are. Doing more of a problem than this is. There we go.
Bites the dust. And that doesn't sound tasty.
What does this do? What does this dude do? Like paint chips? I was obsessed with flavor. That's interesting. So you've got these other radio signal things over them as well. Also, likely because of AMS. I'm gonna have to look more into this AMS thing. You got that. You got the Beagle Active Probe. I know the superchargers are speed based, but the AMS seems a little different. That was like an anti-missile system. Yeah, that'll get a lot of heat from these lasers.
Forced amputation. A farewell wave from the arm. Truly touching. Cotton, he stacked another opponent on the scrap heap. Starting to build a tower of himself.
Jump over me.
His leg just went for a ride. He'll have to really leg this one.
Oh, he shut down? He shut down.
Cotton, his heat sinks are being pushed to the max. Oh, he's becoming a real hot potato out there.
Whoa, that weird laser where that came from. This takes so long with the missiles.
Cotton, this is a big moment here. One of his weapons has been taken out. He could be in serious trouble.
Alright, I'm shut down.
I would be soiling myself in the cockpit, Jackson. That was too much information. Wow, blasted his arm right off. I wonder if he'll feel it tickling.
Target acquired.
His mech is turning into a standing oven. Somebody grab the fire extinguishers. Direct hit, the arm goes flailing. Oh, I hope that wasn't his bowling arm.
This is taking forever. Oh, got him.
Or he'll be ripe for the picking.
AMS hasn't used any ammo. Oh wait, it has used ammo, yes, so maybe it deflected something so far. Yeah, these pulse lasers way higher on the energy heat index, whatever.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Incoming missile. Heat
Whoa, somebody's got a streak of missiles over there.
target proven.
Oh, I think that was the AMS firing again. Yeah, it's like I can't get headshots or anything with this stuff. The last two idiots.
System offline. Target Trebuchet.
He's got one leg gone.
There's another opponent down for the count. Counting is so overrated, Jackson.
Alright.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, there goes the AMS. What is that smoke screen? Is that overheating or just visual effects? I don't recognize that. Ah, that's what I get. Take this guy out with missiles. I have the high ground.
He took the bite right out of his arm. This could be a huge turn of events here. If he pulls out the victory, his fans will probably have to clap for him.
Got him.
The victory. What a performance!
Whoa, the sky on this one's pretty cool.
I'll be sticking around for his autograph.
Yeah, not enough energy damage because I couldn't use the lasers because I was heating prone.
Museum of defeated rivals, Jackson.
Yeah, that's not much for a payout when we get here. So Phoenix can't afford, Centurion can't afford, Assassin can't afford. Not much else to pick from after that, though. So all that, and I still only took like 22,000 in damage? That's crazy. Alright, so take the Assassin. And that. Okay. Not very good. Definitely got to change that around. Alright, so we're not doing that. If we're on the hub, we're going to get repairs done. Throw that in cold storage. Yeah, I need something better now. Okay, what is this? Conspirators. Ooh. Maybe I'll take, take some other high-end stuff here if I can do so. Yeah, I need to get this going too. I don't know how long it would take to get over here. 111 days, that's already 3 months. I may not be able to get to that in time. Okay. Hey, regular Phoenix Hawk available. Yeah, nothing fantastic here. Alright, so we'll head... yeah, started repairs. Let's go that way. It says 4 months already. Yep, that's counting down quick. Let's check the arena. Contracts. Free for all, open, 100. I'd rather have light. Light or medium? Nope, not gonna do that. Alright, let's check equipment while I'm here. Even though selection is still doubtful. Ooh, here we go. Level 2 lasers. That'll help him. Oh yeah. There's 3 of them. There we go. I gotta start looking at streak missiles and stuff too now that I'm dealing with this Trebuchet. So like maybe the 4s and the 6s, that doesn't seem like much. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Leave that alone.
You're ready to stop wasting my time?
Alright. Alright, fly out of here. Alright, well, I guess it wasn't quite my plan to take this on tonight, but this might have some other stuff to throw into the mix, given how close we're going to get to, running in the Kestrel Lancer situation here real quick. I mean, we've still only got barely anything heavy. The Warhammer's the heaviest we got next to the cat and something else. I know we'll probably get some stuff along the way, but they run you through the ringer with, like, no time to repair the mechs that get damaged across the course of the campaign. Alright, Conspirators Part 1.0. This was the other guy that was yakking at us. So 290 tonnage limit for a level 5? What level was this? No, not you. Oh, I'm a level 9. Which level is this star map? It's a level 7. I mean, the highest I can even field right now is, what, 70? 70 and 60 and 65. That's 195. And my next, probably the Wolverine. That's a 55. That's a 50. That's a 55. Yeah. Sheesh. I don't know here. We're still in a kind of weak shape. So I got the level 2s. I don't know if we want to upgrade this one or not yet. So it's still got decent speed for its weight, so it's not as fast as the Trebuchet, but... Oh, you know what? This Trebuchet has no heat sinks on it. Notice that those aren't on there. What if I were to switch this to a regular laser now? Okay, those do not. Those are not as heavy as the other stuff, so I could actually put 2 heat sinks on here. We could put a double. I only got 1 though. That would help a little bit. Try that. Oh, because I'm going to run the clock down if I want. You know what? Hold the phone. There's an easier way to do this. Entered system. Let's go back to here. If I do this, I can actually get the repair that loadout started before, and then it'll be done by the time we get here. Not often I have a chance to do this. It's just the autosave's advantageous. Okay, so if I go Battle Mech, Trebuchet, Loadout. Let's do it this way. Oh, I didn't get... So did I buy them here, or did I buy them at the other place? Bought them here. Okay, good. Alright, now double heat sink, single heat sink, cooling, so a little less on the firepower, but better on the cooling. 11 days. That way, this will be done by the time I get to the planet. So this is going to be a level 7. The multi-part. Surprised they're asking a 290 on a 7. Even the others I didn't think were that high. Alright, we'll try it. That's not even the same planet we came to. They're even changing the planets up procedurally. Yeah, that's not the same. Yeah, that landscape's clearly not the same. Look, I mean, it's the same. All these different biomes for this planet. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, we'll see if we can take on the Conspirators here. I don't remember how long this one was. Alright. Here we go. So definitely coverage. Definitely as much salvage as we can on these. The cash should be there anyway. Okay.
Careful,
And
Commander. The sensors are malfunctioning due to the weather, and your visibility on this mission will be compromised as well.
Alright, so he gets to roll in the catapult like always. I should probably be rolling the Warhammer. And I guess we'll bring her back in because she's high enough, but doesn't really overlap anything here. So we've heard the dragon. Next highest thing is going to be probably Wolverine, probably next best, even though the Hunchback's probably get better on the lasers. So that's got a 83, that's got a 79, comparable. Actually, so probably better let them use the Wolverine. They can't really jack anything up here other than the AC5. Then choice, so he's a 26 out of 45, 25, 17, 28, 18, so maybe Holder, so don't have a Zeus, but I'll have him use it. So 250, still 40 tons short. Flat-footed.
Our contact from Eyes on Democracy, one Sylvan Vaughan, wants us to reinforce his security detail for the leading Trade Federation presidential candidate, Casper Owens. We have been ordered to rendezvous with his forces at the city Owens is currently staying at.
So I can't remember yet if this was
There's the city,
procedural or not.
Commander. Looks like our contact and his forces have already set up a perimeter.
Okay, this is
Incoming
static.
message from Vaughan.
This looks
Patching
familiar.
through now.
Commander, nice to meet you in person. As you see, my troops and I have garrisoned the city already. I'll be coordinating the garrison on field here and my riflemen. I know what you must be thinking. Between you, me, and the forces, all this seems a tad overkill. But it's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared in these situations. With any luck, we should be enough of a deterrent to keep the candidates safe.
I'll
Well,
set you up on
missiles.
Vaughan's security frequency so he can communicate with you directly, Commander.
Target acquired.
Mappers on the outer perimeter. Looks as if our source was right. Those bastards are trying to snuff out what little democracy we have left. Commander,
Snuffing out democracy.
we need to ensure the safety of Casper Owens at all costs. We can't let them get away with this.
Locust on a hill.
They've blown up one of our warehouses.
Ugh. What's this thing at?
Office Administration Center lost.
Dude, you lost 1%. How could you lose so much? Unless you built it out of tinfoil.
Target acquired.
On a foreign planet, because gravity is so non-lethal, we built it out of paper mache. There we go.
Destroyed.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander.
Change the battery, or plug in the controller here.
Ah, there is
There we
one
go.
of the more tanks. Destroy it.
I would if it can find its way over the hill. Well, there are problems here.
New target Shadowhawk.
There's one of these that had some late spawning on some of the mechs. I don't know if it's this one or a different map. Get out of the city. I gotta chase him. Where's the other one on the other side of the city here? Working my way through town. In the least agile mech possible.
New target located.
Get down here. Limping.
Target destroyed.
Scopes are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
Target acquired.
That was weird. The auto tracking was a little sketchy on that. Alright, we got stuff coming from this side and on the left.
Target acquired.
Alright, Vulcan. Get off me with that. Crossfire here.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target sent to hell. Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
Oh, one in the town already. Speed thing running into the city. Nuisance.
Target down.
There, hear that.
My scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Target destroyed.
There's 17, so 9, 11 more.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
Acquired.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Gotta get rid of this fire starter that's in there. What's coming up though? Great, after I walk all the way in there.
Let's take that tank apart.
Target acquired.
Now I'm thinking, what am I getting ripped apart by? This guy, the missiles. Ah, I'm losing everything.
Target destroyed.
This guy caught in a Warhammer sandwich. That dervish had something potent on it.
Target destroyed.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
6 more. So I lost a laser. Arm.
New target spider.
Yeah, this may have been one of the ones with a weird spawning issue because it's out in the middle of a field. Starting to get that one.
Target destroyed.
Target mech eliminated.
Oh, something's up in the city.
Target's a heap.
Lightweights. Need another fire starter.
Target acquired.
Jesus, how about you try using that ammo against the enemy, huh?
How about you shut your mouth?
Oh my God, we just lost an office building. All rescue crews, report immediately.
Target acquired.
Enemy fire.
Alright, fire starter. I'm not done with you. Flying around all day long. Still tracking. Well, I was tracking until you died.
New target javelin.
Oh, what up? Lost more lasers and lost my arms. Should be the last one. This Rock'em Sock'em's out of the question. These guys. Come on, quit flying around in there. Goodness.
Well, it's a good thing you hired us then. We'll tend to our mechs and our wounded. Call us when you're ready with our next assignment. Nice work out there, Commander. But I doubt that someone in Duke Hasek Davion's position would let a failure like this slide.
The city is taking some hits. Looks to be at 75% capacity.
Yeah, a little late on the status report there, guy. There, you got pigs. They gotta repair the Warhammer now. There we go, 3 mil. That's decent. So what can I take? A Centurion, a Vulcan, and a Spider. Ooh, and a level 3 laser. I'll take that for sure. And, ooh, and some machine guns. Okay, so whatever, I guess whatever's left out of all that. So I still, with all that damage, I still was under the level 1 tier. Got the bonus objectives, and the base was 1.1. Okay, so I guess we'll take the 2s and the 3 for sure. I don't really need the 2s, so that's negotiable. I do need this, though. So that's 11. I can still get the Spider for 11. How about SRM stuff, though, now that I need to pay attention to that? SRM 2, no double. So do I want to drop the level 2s and grab something higher? So I could take the Vulcan if I don't take the level 2s. Let's do that. That's a decent payout. Alright. Yep, there's part 2. Raid their armory. Okay, we'll see if we can try and squeeze these in here. So I got 2 fire starters done. Need 1 more Jenner. And then the rest of this is kind of miscellaneous. We've got to get repairs done here. Cold storage with you. Where are we? So we can fly out here, repair, and fly back down. That's not problematic. Okay. Of course that's broken. Alright, so probably... Did I lose my lasers on that? My good one? Yeah, probably. Okay. How are we doing on this other thing?
Finally! Got something for me, big boss?
Not getting anything good here. Alright. This is down to 3 months. Alright. Let's see. Timeline. Yep, star map. Alright, so there's part 2, up to 295. I still need another 11 days here. I'm going to timeline this thing. 94 days, that's 3 months. I'm only doing this because I want to make sure I don't have to fix something else before I go in here. Looks like it's okay. Oh, I got. Oh, did I lose a level 2? Oh, I lost a pulse laser. I don't really care. Let's put a. Let's go with that. So I guess the same weight. Do I still have level 2? I do. Okay. Can I boost the SRM? 4, get a level 1-6. No, it doesn't look like I can. Alright. Yeah, so I did a lot of heat sinks on here to keep this thing from overheating. It's got the armor. Alright, let's go with that. Oh yeah, a little bit extra there. Alright. Transmission. Oh, 3-month warning. Oh, well, yes. Thank you, Rihanna. Thank you, personal assistant, for reminding me virtually. It's not like we're going to not take the order. Alright, so let's do another save, and then I'm going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be ready. here. Okay, I'll be right back, and we shall resume. Alright, here we go. Back in action. We'll take your Conspirator project, or contract. Alright, so... not sure when to turn this up a bit. We'll try to go with 1 again. Alright. Alright, another 13 days for that. We're still as maxed out as we're going to get without any other heavies.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Taller than the catapult. Canyon.
This will be a raid against support installations for the 8th Certis Fusiliers, the group that attacked us on Kamal. Eyes on Democracy want us to disrupt their operations to discourage them from mounting another assassination attempt against Owens. I must warn
This is
you
not a
that
good
we are
way out
attacking
here.
the Fusiliers on their home turf, so
Okay,
watch
this way.
out. They will have substantial defenses.
Dumped us in a canyon, and there's no other way around it if I go all the way around, or it's just going to take longer. And of course, it's not like I'm in a speedy mech here.
Maybe I dozed off during the briefing, but why are the Fusiliers attacking their own citizens?
Because they are at the beck and call of the Hasek family. And it's really no surprise that a March Lord would be petty enough to use his own private army for a personal vendetta.
I had to force you into a walking simulator so I had time for back and forth dialogue. Somebody in the back's getting stuck. They're all walking off the path. It'd be like your walking simulator of space, Arizona. That other mech is just like way lost.
New target, Javelin.
Alright, well, nope, not Javelin. Fire starter
Target
and
acquired.
Jenner. Oh no, Vulcan. I'm a red already.
New target broken. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
What is hitting me? I'm gonna lose that component again.
Neutralized.
That same section that goes down every single time. Now it's raining on me.
Watch yourself down there, Commander. The Fusiliers are no idle threat, and Vaughn isn't around with the riflemen to back you up.
Ain't that the truth? By the looks of it, that rifleman had been outfitted with a pair of Gauss rifles. Well, those haven't been widely available for centuries. How do you suppose someone like Vaughn was able to acquire and maintain weapons as rare as...
Fahad, we're in the middle of an operation. Clear the damn comms.
Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, there goes the upper half of my mech. Half my stuff's already gone. Are you kidding me? After all that walking? I don't know what they hammered me with so fast there. I don't know if it's because I was the only target or what. Because I have more ammo. I've got the armor completely maxed out. I don't know why that would make it suddenly more susceptible. I offloaded the ammo that kept getting caught on fire. I don't want to redo this multiple times tonight. Yeah, it's gonna go through this all over again.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Updated intel from Vaughn, Commander. This will be a raid against support installations for the 8th Circus Fusiliers, the group that attacked us on Kamal. Eyes on Democracy want us to disrupt their operations to discourage them from mounting another assassination attempt against Owens. I must warn you that we are attacking the Fusiliers on their home turf, so watch out. They will have substantial defenses.
Maybe I dozed off during the briefing, but why are the Fusiliers attacking their own citizens?
Because they are at the beck and call of the Hasek family. And it's really no surprise that a March Lord would be petty enough to use his own private army for a personal vendetta.
Oh, they're all lost again. Now it's like almost worse. I got another one splitting off there. There was one of the other scripted maps where multiple times we got the NPCs stuck on rock formations, so I need to like hold up until at least one or two of them get over here. Yeah, see, one of them's coming out already.
New target loaded.
Those lasers, whatever you hit me with. Yeah, that laser battery is ridiculous. That's what it was. And the arm's almost gone now, too.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all
Not
tanks.
now. Oh, and fire. That's going to help, too. Yes, triple. Oh, and done. You know what? That's it. Not ready for it. Can't handle it. Out of patience. Because trying to fight that multiple times is going to run us way into the wee hours of the night. So I'm not sure if I should rethink that. I mean, because if he gets a hit, that's just wrecking like quarter of the mech by the time I get done. It's like, do I go the other route and then take care of that stuff last? Again, it would have been nice if my NPCs were up there instead of getting lost in the wilderness. So, I don't know. Okay, well, got some danger on the horizon here. We got the frontline stuff done, which is much lower level. But, of course, that advanced the clock. So now I've got two things that are partial out there. Got the errant signal that's still partial. And then now Conspirators is partial. Didn't make too much progress in the arena stuff, but did pick up, well, we got two more Hero Mechs tonight. Got the Commando and the Trebuchet, so that's a little bit of progress in the collection department, even though that's more personal than game-driven objective, per se. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got in that department. All right, so, quiet night, but appreciate everybody's been hanging out and watching. A little bit of activity on YouTube. Appreciate... well, I guess I can't say much for Twitch. We only had a bot check in on Twitch, so usually that doesn't account for much. So, anyway. But we'll be back for some Tactical Tuesday tomorrow on Metal Slug Tactics. In the meantime, have a fantastic one, and see you soon.